Hi, how are you? My name is Carlissa or Alyssa if you're new here, and welcome to the Entrepreneurial Show. Today, I'll be showing you a list or just a bunch of programs, websites, apps, things, knowledge that I wish I knew before I started my business or kind of when I was getting into my business. I am a digital marketer. I started off as a designer. I sold physical products that I custom made for people, but now I am a digital marketer. I focus on social media marketing and getting leads and making sure we retain those leads and own our audience through. So, with that being said, I'm going to kind of show you some of the things that I wish I knew. I personally am doing it's not really a launch. I'm hosting a vision board party for Q4. I literally just thought about it a couple of days ago and started actually marketing it. Um, and yeah, so I'm actually recording on Loom. If you don't know, Loom will allow you to screen share, have your picture, and you can actually edit on Loom. So I think that's a great resource to start off with because that's what I'm using to talk to you guys. I personally, when starting off, if you want an email, you can do a Gmail, but I would recommend that when you get your website, you do your hosting through Hostinger, and I'll have all these links down below. But Hostinger is a domain website where you can actually get a website, domain, email, all of these things. But the thing about this is, let's say my business is called Fearless. If I wanted to, I can have info@fearless.com, info at Fearless LLC, or whatever I choose to put, marketing at your name at accounting app. And I actually learned this accounting at whatever your business name is can help you with your hard conversations down the road when it comes to people's card declining, when it comes to people not like wanting to stay with your price. I personally don't let people know that I work alone in business. I have a digital marketing agency, but I had that business with somebody else. And since I'm not interested in doing that relationship anymore, I now have to branch off by myself. So it's more of just less of an agency because I still do have the graphic designers, but I don't have people working on each different part. So I think I'm just going to start saying I'm a digital marketer instead of saying I have a digital marketing agency. But I still do have other people in my business other than me. But even if you don't, I would always get used to saying us, we, our, just so you're speaking into the future. Because for your business, you may want to have just yourself, but at least down the road, you might want to get a team or an assistant or an accountant. Hey, it's a team now, it's a we thing. Um, Another great tip is I use Go High Level for my business now. When I first started, I heard people using Shopify, Wix, all of these things, and those are cool for different businesses. Now let's get into it. Shopify, they are trying to change their narrative, but Shopify is for e-commerce. E-commerce is mostly selling things online, and most of those things are going to be physical products, and that's when you get into things like drop shipping, print on demand, holding products so that you can sell them, Amazon, all that stuff. That's kind of in the e-commerce realm. That would go more with Shopify. I have been a part of businesses or have had clients who use Shopify. Shopify is great. Shopify isn't for somebody that is starting out and is not willing to go all in on their business unless you have a job, because Shopify is $29 a month, and that might not be a lot to you, but for somebody that's just starting out their business or doesn't have a job and is full-time in the entrepreneurial realm, and if you're not selling every single day, that $29 can take a toll on you. And I've seen that because I have a lot of clients that I'm still attached in the Shopify, and I'll get their emails like, oh, your card was declined, or I'll get emails saying, oh, you didn't pay this month, we're going to pause your service. And I just think that's not very good. And a lot of the times when those clients have that, it's because they're on the wrong platform. A lot of those clients that I see that with either our services or they're really coaches, but they have some products, so they just got on Shopify. There are other places. I had a Wix website for a while. My issue with Wix is a lot of people have Wix. Wix is good if you have a product or a service. They have a lot of integrations, but I kind of think it's overpriced for what it is. Um, for my first year, I want to say it was like two something, and then I started paying $12 a month. So by the end, it was $1,000 a year for Wix, and it's not the most comprehensive because you do have to attach apps in their widgets and all these things when this is all in one. Now, I actually sell this software myself. There's something called white labeling. So it's their software, but I get the ability to come in and edit it, put my logo on it. A lot of people on Go High Level, they won't have this like blue. I kind of coded all of this myself. So this is my version of Go High Level. If you want to check out Go High Level, you can take a look in the link down below. And you can see here it has like literally everything that you would need in a business all together. A conversations tab. This puts all your DMs in one inbox. This is a brand new account, so it's not going to show, and I really don't want it to show. But you can put your emails and all your DMs in one place. You have your calendar, so you can link your Google Cal and get rid of Calendly and all of those other things. You can have your contacts here, your opportunities here, your payments here, your marketing stuff. So you can actually do, again, all your emails and your social media from one place. You can build out your automation. So let's say, like, if you want to sell ebooks, you can actually put in here that this will email them the ebook, and that's great. You have your funnels, which is like a landing page or the way that a person comes from not knowing you to knowing you. And funnels are great because, let's say, for my class, I can actually go in and show you for my vision board party. They can order here, and then once they order, it comes to a new page where I'm trying to upsell them for VIP. And then if they don't take that, it'll actually downsell them to get a planner, and then they get their thank you page with the products, and at the same time the email automation will send them the products. You also have memberships. I have a membership. If you would like to join the Fearless Knowledge Bank membership, it's actually brand new. I'm switching my business because my other business was with a partner. I am no longer doing that business with that person, so I have to go back to my regular basic LLC. And you can also run ads through it. So if you're looking for that all-in-one platform, this is definitely it. If you want to pay extra, you can also do texting. It used to be just automatic, but they actually changed the guidelines for being able to market to people. You have to comply with like the text codes, and it's like some numbers and letters. I'm not going to cover that part today, but definitely check it out. They do have a free trial. I'll put my code for the 14-day free trial down below. Yeah, and this is what the people will see when they come here. And this is like the start of my funnel. And I already had the pop-up up, but when they come up here, the pop-up will pop up and say, hey, before you go, take this 50% off deal. And I literally just made that into Canva. And Canva. If you don't know what Canva is like a it's like Photoshop, but it's way better because you can do so many things, and it's only $12.99 a month. And you can actually share these plans with other people. They're having some updates, and I love them because they do updates all the time. But they have lots of templates. So like if you needed a flyer, you could come here, and this would be the exact size of a flyer. And on top of that, you can type in what you need it for. So let's say we were having a yard sale. There you go. For business, if you said, for me, I do social media. There you go. You got all of these things that you can use for your business, but you don't actually have to create it. And if you have the pro plan and you do change some of these, you do get to have rights to it. And you might want to look at the rights to owning some of these things before you make it. Like, I know a lot of people make their logos in Canva, but a lot of times if they don't own these elements, or the actual, like, if the font is a Canva font, they don't actually own their logo. So like, that's important to know. Speaking of ownership, another thing that I use all the time is ChatGPT. ChatGPT is an AI that is an input-output AI. So I give it an input and it gives me an output. You can see an example here. Again, going back to the VIP, I was saying I needed to upgrade for VIP, and I needed to make my page. So for that page of the funnel, they gave me all this copy, and I literally copied and pasted, changed a couple of words, and put it on my page. And the same thing you can do for your flyers in Canva. If you don't know what words you want, you can kind of give them an outline of what's theirs. Like, I need an event, time, date, like who, what, when, where. And they will give you that output of what you should put on your flyer, and you can just copy and paste and put it in there. Um, a lot of people actually get their whole products from here. So like, you could say, hey, I need a lead magnet. A lead magnet is something that you give away for free or for a low price, normally under $100, or a certain amount under what you normally would sell, and it brings in the leads. So you're giving them something in exchange for their email, phone number, name. And then once you have that, you can email them every single day. If they don't want to get it, they can unsubscribe or change the frequency. You can text them every single day, multiple times. And if you think that you're being annoying or irritating, think about the people that email and text you every single day, and you may click on it or may not. For me, that's like people like Groupon, Walmart, Amazon, Temu. Temu, I feel like texts me 20 times a day, every day. So don't think that you're being irritating. You're getting the sale. And if you have goals, you need to ask for your sale. And that's something that we'll be talking about in my vision board party. It's not just for, making vision boards. It's for actually making your goals so you can hit those goals. And we'll be going over breaking down the goals. It'll be held October 1st. If you miss it, I will be having like a replay for sale so that you can see it, or I might add it. But yeah. So definitely check out ChatGPT. If you're like, girl, you're not telling me nothing new, I've already heard of all this stuff. Maybe you haven't heard of our next resource. And the next one is called Poe. I use Poe every day. I used to use ChatGPT every day, but now I use Poe every day because Poe is ChatGPT's backend and some other different backends with a central theme. So if we go and explore some of these are the official bots. And then you got some other bots. So there's Midjourney, and Midjourney normally will take your words and turn it into a picture, but sometimes you don't even know what your words are. So this will give you a prompt for Midjourney. Sometimes you need emojis. I needed this, and I actually used it to figure out what I should put for a link in my bio. Because if you're on social media, if there are certain trigger words in the algorithm that sometimes get affected, not always, but link in bio and things like that sometimes are not good trigger words, and it might decrease your views on a video because they don't want anybody to go outside of the app. Even though nowadays most apps, when you go outside of the app or you click on an external link, you're still in the app. Just use this to figure out what you should put for link in bio. There's whatever GPT. Again, for people that do this every day, all day, this is kind of fun because now you can say, hey, I want to start my own business, and they will make fun of you. They'll say, oh, it's another person who wants to get rich. Da, 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 da. YouTube recommendations. There are some more for prompts. If you need writing help, if you want a boyfriend and you can't get a boyfriend, but you want to talk to somebody that's not somebody, you want to tell them all your secrets, here you go. Roommates, all these things, they're all here. Some of the ones that I use a lot are the professional bots. So that you see there's sports, travel bots, learning bots, professional bots. So if you want to make presentations, you got to hear. I use these two a lot. The AI business plan and the entrepreneur GPT. If you don't have an official business plan yet, you can tell them something very simple and they will write out a full business plan with marketing guide, who your target audience is. I'll just go ahead and show you one of mine. So they give you a target audience, pain points, how much you'll make, how long it's going to take you to make that, all of this stuff. And I think this is a great idea, especially for people that may not know what they want to do in business or have an idea and like don't know what to do next. That's great. And if you need a new business idea and you're like, I want to do business, I just don't know what, you can say, I do make people business plans, figure out questions to ask, and you can ask the AI bot that. Then once you get those questions, you ask your client that, you put that information into your AI bot that's making a business plan. You tweak the business plan, use Canva, give them a PDF version of that business plan, um, do a call, go over it with them, give them next steps, and that's that. Then on the back end, you can do consultations for actually helping them get through that. And even if you don't know, you can look it up on Google before you get there. So that was something else you could do. Um, And when y'all are doing your business, I just want to put out there while I'm closing some tabs, you do not have to be an expert on anything to actually sell that thing. Certain things you maybe should be, like if you're saying that you do BBLs for people, maybe you should be an expert BBL doer and go get your degree. But that's just for that. Um, Sometimes people just need help on getting from, instead of from A to Z, just A to B, or even A to A.1, or even A to C, A to Y. Think about it. Not everybody is exactly where you are. So some people don't even know about the AI bots. I have done AI one-on-one classes, metaverse classes, all of these like cool things. So I'm not like the most educated when it comes to AI. I'm not the most educated when it comes to the metaverse, but there's some people that still don't even know how to use AI in everyday life. So I can help people with that. And some people will pay, some people won't. That's why I have free content and paid content. I definitely recommend this for newer people. Make sure that your free content is not the same as your paid content, or it can be. I know some people whose free content is the exact same as their paid content, and I've been in a mastermind or a program where people are actually paying, where people were paying up to $400,000 for 1 day of mentorship with somebody. And you might think that's crazy, but hey, people are paying it. So just remember, something that comes easier to you and like harder to somebody else, or something that people are always asking you for, is something that you can do your business with. And if you're not interested in doing business, because not everybody is, the reason that I am is I like the freedom. I really don't like having to ask people to use the bathroom. I don't like having to ask people for anything. So I'd rather ask people for a sale than me asking my manager if I can have off because it's my birthday or something like that. I lost you guys. I don't have no. Okay, there we go. So we'll just look at this for, I'm talking about this topic. So yeah, I definitely recommend that you put yourself out there. The worst that somebody can say to you is no. And we are in an anxiety, depression driven kind of society. Uh, I don't know about you, but me personally, I have felt very depressed before. I have not even wanted to be on this planet before. And I think not everybody gets like that, but I think being like that is really a blessing in disguise sometimes, because once you are that low, a lot of other things can't really shake you. And asking somebody to help them and have an exchange, normally when you exchange money, there's an exchange of value. If you're helping them and they pay you, that makes sense. When you go to Chick-fil-A, you have to pay them for that food because people cooked it, somebody handed it to you, you got sauces in your bag, you got to pay for that. So if you have sauce in your brain, they got to pay for that, okay? And then if you're looking for some of the things to do for free, ChatGPT is free, Poe AI is free. If you need a free email address, you can get that through Google. If you need a free version of Plug Machine or go high level, I would recommend Jotform. Let's get into the pricing of Jotform. You can see here, you get 5 forms for free, 100 monthly submissions, 1,000 people can view it, and you can actually get some documents signed. So starting off, if you have something, especially if it's a service, or you can do products here too. The thing about this is, unless you get really good with integrations, it's not really going to automate, especially if you have like print on demand or drop shipping things. This is not the platform for you unless you want to get into it. Like, you won't have like the passive income that you see online. This will be something that you kind of have to work in if you do the physical products. But if you look here, there's lots of templates, and you can actually build out your app through here. And I think this is great for people that have services, like people that do lashes, barbers, those type of people, because you can give them the link, tell them to put the app on their phone, and now every time that they want something, you can go ahead and say, yeah, go look in the app and you can schedule with me. Or it's just good because they have it on their phone and they can always think of it. Forms is a good one too. As you see here, you got some physical products for order forms. If you want to book a hotel, food, all these forms are pre-made, just like the Canva templates. All you have to do is make it custom, add your logo, add your address or whatever information you need, put your hoodies up there. And you can see they have lots and lots of different versions. So whether you have a service or physical products or whatever you want to do, you can do it through Jotform for free for your first 1,000 eyeballs. And yeah, I think that's good for people starting off. I did pay for premium. I have a lot of the actual clients come through Jotform when I first started, especially because Jotform's integrations are with PayPal, Stripe. You can do Zelle, you can take Apple payments, you can do a lot of different things through here, and you can do your automations through here too. So if you want to say, if somebody books with me, then it sends them a Zoom link, you can do that. If somebody books with me, then it puts it on their Google Calendar, you can do that. So these are really cool, and they actually just integrated email marketing through here too. So this could be your all-in-one platform to start off with before you go high level that has all these comprehensive things, but this is just as good. All right. And then lastly, we got the pieces. Told you kind of how you can think of different business ideas or get your business actually having a business plan, or you can, if you don't even know what you want to do, you can tell Chat GBT or Poe, hey, I'm 23 years old. I like beauty. I like gaming, and I like smoking marijuana. Make me a business. They might be like, oh, here's your high gamer beauty product, that this is a ice roller. This ice roller can help you for your throat when you're smoking. It can help you for your beauty in the morning, and it can help you to stay awake while you're gaming. You can put it on your wrist if you get carpal tunnel while you're gaming, or your face. Da, 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 da. Now, once you have that, you put it in your Poe for your business plan. Once you have your business plan, you can say, I need copy for my landing page or for my website. Once you get your copy, you can put your copy on Jotform, or you can put it on Go High Level, Wix, Shopify, whatever you have to use. After we have that, the next step for this is marketing, and that's my specialty. I actually had to learn marketing from other people. If you look here, one of the people, my coaches that I actually paid for their products, here, Maria went, she has, there we go, time doesn't stop. She has all of these resources for social media. If you also want to know from another person other than me about social media, I really like Trove Social Academy. Trove Social is when I got into a social media, like became an actual social media manager. This is who taught me, and I do have an affiliate link for her class. As you see, it's a free master class, so I'll leave that down below so y'all can check that out, or you can enroll in her course or join her membership. She actually has a free challenge this week. I've already taken her challenge like twice, but I like to stay up to date on things. And sometimes in these challenges, there might be a little piece of knowledge that I might have missed before, or something that I'm missing in my business that I can apply, or one of my clients. So I'm always being educated by experts in my industry and people that look like me. So both of the coaches that I chose for this are women. If you are into like marketing and you're into these things, there are lots of men who are killing it. But I like to choose people that look like me. And these two ladies are my favorites. So again, Marie Tyler, and those two ladies actually helped me so much. As well as Jack the God. Let me show you her Instagram. Jack the God was one of my coaches that first helped me. I met her in a membership, another membership for Social Proof podcast called the Morning Meetup. And when I first started my design journey, I was selling flyers for like $15 on Fridays and like $50 every other day. So I would have $15 Fridays. And then she called me and she was like, "Girl, you're charging not enough. I do websites. I can teach you how to do websites. I normally do websites for $10,000 per website." Now, sometimes it just takes somebody else shaping your view or showing you what's possible for you to think. Like, I was thinking that nobody was even going to buy my $15 Friday flyers, that was too much. But I met her. She told me about a $10,000 website that people were paying for and still pay on. Like, they'll pay that as a deposit and then they pay her per month. I was like, what the heck are you talking about? She taught me how to build WordPress websites, and taught me some things on that end. So if you need somebody to teach you website building and you want to get really into that, I definitely recommend Jack the God as a coach. She also has her own brands. I actually wore the brand in another video, or if you look at all of my promo for our vision board party, I did it in her merch. So I'm a girl that supports the girls. I love the guys. I watch their info. If you want to get into some guys, I definitely recommend Russell Brunson, because, oh my gosh, he teaches you a lot of things, especially when it comes to funnels and website building, or really the funnel building of stuff, not really the website building, but funnel building. Definitely look into Russell Brunson. Right now, I'm getting really into Jason Wardrop, because Jason is a Go High Level affiliate and he's making so much money. A couple of those guys that are in the Go High Level and ClickFunnels world, both of those programs actually give you a car if you get enough affiliates. So, free car, I'm coming. So yeah, those are some of the things that I kind of wish that I knew. So we talked about the coaching part of it for social media and the sites. Now let's get into some of the things for social media. So Maria is my favorite coach for actually getting leads on social media, because everybody else will kind of tell you what platform to be on, how to record, how to edit. But like actually putting yourself out there beyond the post, like what to say in the post, you can of course use ChatGPT to say, "Hey, I'm making a Facebook post. What should I say?" But Maria has these things over here. I think I actually just exited out of it. But these viral Facebook posts, I do recommend that you buy this from her, or maybe in the future I'll make my own version of some viral Facebook posts. But my comments have had like 200 people commenting on my post, in something that's not mine, like not on my regular social media, inside of Facebook groups. I also did some posting last night, before I went to bed, and this is probably earlier in the day, but in 22 hours I was able to get 51 comments. Some of them are actually me replying, and then so it's probably like about 25 comments, but for one day that's pretty good. I did some in other groups. One comment I'll show you in. This is one of my favorite groups, Six Figure Chicks. This is by my girl Janaya. I pay Janaya for a lot of things. I've taken her classes. I've she's done a lot of different entrepreneurial journeys. I've had her build websites for me. I've just gotten a lot of stuff from her. So if I show y'all some of these, 13 comments, 17 comments, 28 comments. So this one got 73 comments, and I didn't even reply back to all of these. So you can definitely take, if you notice what we're actually doing when it comes to marketing, if you say something very basic, maybe a 2-3 liner, and having this big like box in the background, and you can only do that for like 3 sentences or less, maybe if they're shorter, 4 or 5, but it has to be something short, and then it covers their whole screen, and we're calling somebody out, telling them what we have and telling them to do something. So I said, hey, graphic designers, who here would like more clients? I might have something for you. And they're like, me. So then when they said me, what I did was I have a jot form. I don't even know if this works anymore. But this was for New Year's. I had a vision board party for New Year's. It was only $2, which is why I'm not doing any more for free. I did free ones. I did really low cost ones. People told me that the value they got out of it was worth more. So I've sold some vision board parties for up to $97, and people paid for that and VIP. I put a VIP day. This is what the app will look like. This is what the app will look like. If you see, this is an app. These are some of the people that I had teach in the program. They could get some ebooks, and here was a free episode. So that's something I did. Sent all those people that information. Asking these questions, the ones that are like this tend to do better. So definitely check out posting like this if you're posting on Facebook. For any other platform, I definitely recommend posting multiple times a day and having, no matter what you choose to do, have a call to action like comment me for more, like this post for more information, DM me the word XYZ for more. Then they're giving you permission to go get after them. Whether or not they watched your whole post and you said like it and you liked it, they liked it, that's not on you. That's on them for not watching your post. But that gives you permission to then go, hey, you like this post? I said if you like this post, I would DM you. Here I am. Here's this product. Here's a service. Let's try it out. Or if you want to make this super easy, when you make your content, there's somebody, I don't want to butcher her name, so I'll just show you her. So this girl, Rachel Penderson, she doesn't really advertise her services as a social media manager and social media strategist. She'll say something like how to get 1,000 followers on TikTok, then put a free resource, and then once you get the free resource, she'll then email you about her other products that are paid. So definitely try that approach. If nobody's biting on anything, you can do this with physical or digital products or services. So if you had a physical product, let's say like sneakers, you can say, these are my top 5 favorite sneakers. Like this post if you want more information on how to get your own sneakers. Once they like the post, you can DM them and say, hey, I have this free guide on how to find the best size for your shoe for the top 5 shoe brands. And then they'll say, okay, cool. You give them the link. They put in their email. You give them the PDF or guide. Now you get to email them whenever you want to. That's how you can market. So all you need is something to capture their attention so that they can either buy or give you their information so that you can push it to them. So these are kind of some of the things that I wish I knew before I got started, like the domains, what software to use. And I did use Linktree. If you can see here, I used to use Linktree, but actually on Go High Level, you can make your own version of Linktree. And if you're looking for a business and you really don't know where to start, maybe you can get into software because you can resell this software so that like maybe you can have your own Linktree or your own MailChimp or your own Calendly and just be able to sell that. So you can see here, it looks exactly like Linktree. And as soon as you click it, it takes you to your places. But these are some of the things I wish I knew and nobody really told me. So if you're starting off your business, I wish you good luck. If you're starting off your wish, if you're starting off your business, I wish you luck. Entrepreneurship is not for everybody, but if you find yourself, kind of stuck, hit me up. I'm gonna be more than happy to help you and guide you in the right direction. So I hope everybody has a great day. If you're old to business, let me know down below if I told you any resource that was new to you or any gems that you wish you knew. And if you have something that you wish you knew, drop it down below in the comments. If I missed something that that you wish you knew earlier, drop it below in the comments so that all of our new people can see that we are a community full of entrepreneurs. We're here to help you, really help you make money. Okay, entrepreneurship is not just to help people. You're trying to make money and you have revenue goals, so make sure y'all charge your worth. And if you want a video on charging your worth, let me know. Have a great day. Subscribe for more. Bye bye.